Hey everybody, welcome to a Uni Student Day in the Life featuring the iPhone 17 Pro Max. I'll be using the phone like normal and monitoring how much battery it uses up and whether or not the phone lasts the entire day. Before we get into the actual video, let's go over some of my settings. Always on display is turned on with the wallpaper on, the brightness is set to auto, Siri search suggestions are turned off, background app refresh is turned off, adaptive power is turned off, and the battery is charged to full. I should also note that this is the eSIM only version of the iPhone, so this should be the best possible iPhone battery ever. One more thing, I'll be ending the day with the camera test, so be sure to stick around to the end. That is really cool. And now, let's get started. I listened to some music to wake myself up and made my bed. So it's 8:48. Still at 100%. It was just playing music on the Amazon Alexa. My class is until 10:30 actually, so I'm gonna.
I'm not sure how to help you with that.
Oh, Alexa, how you doing, bro?
My Tuesday's starting off terrific.
I had an hour before I had to leave for my class, so I went downstairs to make some breakfast. You vlogging? Yes, sir. Doing an iPhone battery test. I planned to have just some toast and fried eggs for breakfast until I realized something. I couldn't find my spatula. By the way, 8:54, we're still at 100%. Spatula's gone. You know what, I'm gonna use this wooden spoon I have instead. This is so scuffy. It's not actually ending up that bad. Might have to call it scrambled eggs instead of fried eggs. Oh, I completely forgot about the salt and seasoning. Let's just add those before I forget. Fried eggs have turned to scrambled eggs. You know what? Considering we didn't have a spatula, not horrible. Yum. Alrighty, it's breakfast time. It is 9:04 and we're still at 100%. To be fair, we didn't really do anything with the phone just yet. It was just mostly sitting there in my pocket. Also, yes, I do put the milk in first because this way the cereal doesn't get soggy. Unfortunately, it seems my opinion is a rather unpopular one. See, this guy gets it! Anyways, I finished my toast and my now scrambled eggs. Because this way, the cereal doesn't get soggy. I finished breakfast. My phone is still at 100%. 9:32 because it was just sitting in my pocket the whole time. I was watching YouTube on my computer. Alrighty, time to do dishes. I did my dishes and then got ready to go to school, but unfortunately, school doesn't teach you how to charge your phone. So thankfully, today's sponsor ESR has got you covered with their 3-in-1 Qi 2.2 magnetic charging station with Cryo Boost. This 3-in-1 charging station has a nice and compact layout, making it easy to charge your iPhone, Apple Watch, and AirPods all at once without any clutter. I keep mine on my bedside table, but you can pretty much put it anywhere and it'll look good. There's a little silicone pad area to keep your AirPods in place, and the watch charger is MFW certified, so you know it's reliable and it can charge the Apple Watch Series 10 to 50% in just 30 minutes. And if you ever go outside to touch some grass, you can also take the charger off to use on the go. The MagSafe phone mount can display your phone in portrait or landscape mode, and standby mode looks great. It's also really fast. It uses an upgraded Qi 2.2 protocol with 25-watt charging, and in just 30 minutes it can charge an iPhone 17 Pro Max to 51% or an iPhone 17 to 60%. My biggest gripe with wireless charging is the heat. It's the phone turning into a portable sun when you leave it on the charger for too long. But thankfully, the Cryo Boost system places a fan directly under the wireless charging components to keep your phone nice and cool, keeping away harmful heat and preserving your phone's battery health for longer. It also glows this really cool blue. The fan is really quiet at less than 25 decibels, and there's also a built-in sleep mode with a fan and a light switch for quiet nights. And as an added bonus, the charging station also comes with a 50-watt power brick, which is powerful enough to charge your MacBook. So if you're looking for a better way to charge your entire ecosystem, check out ESR in the description and the comments below, or just search ESR 3-in-1 MagSafe charging station on Amazon. Alrighty, now back to the video. Alrighty, it is 10 o'clock and we are at 97%. I just did a bit of scrolling and browsing on my phone. I packed my bags and then I headed out. I'm on the iPhone 17, 4x optical. What is this guy doing? 1020 and it's at 95%. The class I was taking was management principles, and the desks in the classroom are actually really small, so I couldn't fit the worksheet and my computer on the desk at the same time, so I just used my phone to go on the websites that we needed to be on, and that 6.9-inch screen is actually pretty nice for viewing stuff on the web. 85%, 12:16 p.m. Heading to our next class. Something's going on here, that's pretty cool. Popcorn. We went to the student center because my friends wanted to get some food. Here's me doing some doom scrolling on the 17 Pro Max while I wait for them. And then we headed to the building where our next class was in, where I realized I was hungry too and bought some food. I head to class now.
Inline package. This is the old circuits. More modern.
This class was electricity and electronics. It was pretty interesting, and at one point we were singing I'm a Little Teapot.
Short and stout, and then something about pouring and then coming back. Okay. So we have a little song of our own. I'm an op-amp. Can you say repeat after me, please? I am an op-amp.
I am an op-amp.
My input voltages are equal.
My input voltages are equal.
My input currents are zero.
My input currents are zero.
I want you to memorize this.
I might have been a little distracted. We're done class. After class, I headed to the gym for a quick workout. Master Gym. $233, we're at 76%. At 309, the battery's at 68%. We're gonna head out. I'm probably gonna do some studying. And then later I'm thinking I wanna take the phone out to Sam Lawrence Park, get a nice view of the Hamilton skyline. Late at night, test out that 4x telephoto zoom and that 8x optical quality zoom. Let's see if any of the bikes are available. The seat is like loose. I felt it like slide when I sat on it. The library's almost done. It's always really nice biking on McMaster's campus, and the weather was honestly phenomenal. Alright, so this is the iPhone 17 Pro's square front camera. This is the upgraded 18 megapixel sensor that's on all the iPhone 17 models, not just the Pro. But yeah, right now I'm actually holding the phone like vertically. It's in portrait mode, not landscape mode, but I'm filming a landscape video. And that's what that square sensor enables. It just crops the video into the appropriate aspect ratio. And that's really cool because now I can actually like maintain eye contact with the front camera, because normally if you were holding it in landscape mode like that, if you wanted to look at your screen, then you wouldn't be able to look at the camera. It was like kind of off-centered, right? But now that's not the case. Now you can just hold your phone in portrait mode and then shoot landscape video. And honestly, to me, this is like the headline feature of the iPhone 17 generation. Just having that upgraded front camera is so nice for so many different reasons. And what you're hearing right now is the default iPhone 17 Pro Max microphone, but there's a new feature. I don't know if it's for the iPhone 17 series or if it's for all iOS 26 supported devices, but you can use your AirPods actually as an external mic. So let's give that a go right now actually. So this is the AirPod Pro microphones right over here. I'm curious how they sound. So this would be useful if you were like outside in a pinch and your iPhone camera was far away, but you wanted a mic close up to your face. I've done this once before and I think the mic quality sounds okay. It's like passable, but it's definitely not the same as having like a dedicated DJI microphone or like any other external microphone. Should be fine in a pinch though. All right, so I just filmed that portion with the iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's 325 and we were at 66%. Before I lock in and do some work, I'm gonna get a bottle of water. Well, I'm gonna refill my water bottle. Some of you might recognize this from the student EDC video, the thirst trap bottle.
You're lucky. I hate to go, but I just had.
And then I might get an ice cream bar or something too. Gonna eat this ice cream bar. Oh, there is a bug of some sort that is stuck in, I think that's a moth. Oh, I don't think you can even leave through here because these are, I can't open these. Hold on. Don't worry, buddy, we're gonna get you out. I don't know how, but we'll figure something out. And the moth is gone, like I don't even hear it at all. Oh, there it is. Hey, bucko. What if would this actually work? Where's the... Come here, boy. Come here, boy. And he fell on the crack. Just hit my head on that when I was coming down from the bed. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this ice cream bar. And I'm gonna lock in. And now the moth has landed literally on my computer setup. Look at getting attached to him. I think I'm gonna name him, I don't know. Well, you're near a camera, so I'm gonna name you Cam. All right, so after I ate the popsicle, I kinda didn't do work. I kinda went to talk with my friend for a bit and just chilled. And I went on my phone for a bit. It is now 5:06 and we are at 58%. So now I actually am gonna do some work. Those who've been watching my vlogs for a bit might know that when I actually like wanna lock in properly, then I like recording time lapses of myself locking in and doing work on my phone. So we're gonna do just that. 5:08, 57%. Let's lock in. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think that works. I might move it around a bit, but yeah. Let's get to locking in. I started off by doing some homework for my CAD class. Someone set off the fire alarm. After doing a bit of CAD homework, I switched gears and worked on my instrumentation and control lab report. All right, I did a bit of the lab report, but I'm gonna pause now because the sun is gonna set at 7:17 and it is 6:11 right now. So I have an hour to grab a bite and drive to the park I wanna take pictures at. The iPhone is still doing time lapse right now, so we're just gonna stop that, see what the battery is at right now. Oh, wow, wait, this is actually good. We are at 49%. We still have like half the battery in this phone left to do our little camera test. So that's really awesome. All right, I'm gonna try filming using the iPhone 17's new dual capture feature. So I was gonna go make some leftovers, or just reheat them in the microwave. And you know how I was looking for my spatula earlier? It was with the leftovers. So that's where my spatula went. Okay. Yeah, this dual capture mode is really neat. And I can just go like, it's pretty cool. But I definitely feel like this is something they probably could have added to like the older iPhones as well through like a software update. But yeah, let's make some leftovers. Mukbang time. As I waited for my food to heat up in the microwave, I watched some YouTube videos on the phone. All right, I'm shooting on the iPhone 17 Pro Max with the front camera again. I'm gonna have my tripod set up and I also have a chest strap. So I'm going to go to Sam Lawrence Park and we are going to take a bunch of pictures. Battery update, by the way, it's 41% at 7:06. All right, I'm in the car. Normally I would have the iPhone connected to like a charger of some sort, so I could charge the phone while also having it connected to Apple CarPlay, because my car doesn't support Apple CarPlay like wirelessly. It only supports it through a wire. But because this is a battery test, I don't have the phone plugged into anything. It is not charging, as you can see. And I'm gonna listen to music using Bluetooth. So no Apple CarPlay because, again, like I mentioned, I don't have wireless Apple CarPlay. And then I'm probably just gonna have the map open on my big phone screen. Alrighty, we are here. I'm going to set up the tripod and the chest strap. All right, battery update. We're at 38% and the phone is at it's 7:30 p.m. and we are at 38%. After some navigation and some Bluetooth music playing. It's not really sunset weather, as you can tell, but that's okay. The sunset was just kind of like an added bonus I was kind of hoping for. But the main thing, oh, lots of bugs. The main thing was the night shots. I wanted to take a lot of telephoto night shots, and hopefully I'll be able to do that because it's getting darker. And if I could get some lightning, that would be incredible. I think we might get some because I saw the sky flash a little bit. Might be too cloudy for lightning, but even then, it's still gonna look super cool. But yeah, this is the Hamilton skyline, and honestly, it is pretty nice. And this park, Sam Lawrence Park, it gives you a really nice view of the entire skyline. Or not the entire skyline, but most of it, you know? So hopefully we can get some really nice night shots. Pop on the tripod. This is the first time I'm putting the Pro Max in this tripod. Good thing it fits. Let's see if we can get a better view. Actually, this is already pretty good. Let's see what we can get. But I'll take a picture of 8 times, take a picture of 4 times, 2 times, 1 times, and 0.5 times. That is a very impressive zoom range, especially for a smartphone. Yeah, I'm curious. Oh, wait, did you guys see that? Let's get the maximum view. So boom, that is the maximum you can get. So I'm probably gonna film in, we'll do 4K this time. We'll do 24 frames per second. And we are going to point at the sky and we're just gonna record. And we'll do the 2x zoom. Yes. I will probably try doing the Blackmagic camera at some point. Oh, It is 7:35 and we're at 36%. I'm gonna turn the brightness up just a bit so I can see it clearer. I then pulled up a third-party camera app called Pro Camera by Moment, which does cost money. Just wanted to make it clear that some of these photos aren't taken from the native camera app available on the phone. And if a photo was taken with Pro Camera, I'll make sure to show that on screen. See if I can do light trails actually. We'll do 30 seconds and we're gonna turn the ISO down a little bit, get that darker effect. Hopefully we can get some good lightning shots. But yeah, it's really cool how you can see the lightning in the distance. This was a pretty good day to test out the low light performance of the iPhone. And look at that, you can actually see, the glowing lightning behind the clouds, which is really cool. Let's see if we can relocate actually. Hello. Hello? I mean, this is a nice clearing. Pop it right up here so it's nice and close. So many bugs, I should have brought bug spray or something. Slow shutter, light trails. Again, set that ISO way down. Oh wait, that's a little too down. Should be good. Oh my goodness, I should have taken that. Oh, that looked so good. It's okay, there will be more strikes of lightning. No biggie if we don't get this one. Yeah. I'm also, oh, that was nice. That one is pretty sick. Let's just test out the telephoto lens. So this is just 4x. I'm gonna shoot it in RAW, 48 megapixels. It's gonna be in night mode. Wow. I wanted to capture the lightning flashes with the default iPhone camera app, so I tried using the iPhone camera's burst feature. They do come pretty frequently, so I'm hoping. Okay, I guess that's fine. But yeah, let's see if there's any good ones. Ooh. Keep only 2 favorites. Nice. Battery, by the way, we are at 33% and it is 7:44. But yeah, like honestly, I'm still seeing it struggle kind of in like low light. It is on night mode right now. And this is the 2x fusion camera. This is the 4x right here. And then we have the 8x. We'll do one last camera test because I'm literally being eaten alive right now by bugs. 8x telephoto, zooming in all the way there. 2x. 1x. And then 0.5. I then did one final light trail long exposure in the Moment camera app. That is really cool. Okay, I think that is it for the day, just because I am positively getting bitten right now. So yeah, battery update, we are at 32% and just 7:50 p.m. Overall, we did get some really nice, promising shots. Ooh, that was pretty fire. Guess it's time for me to head home. I'm gonna do the same thing I did before, where I have the phone connected to Bluetooth, and then I have the navigations, like the maps, on the phone. And yeah, I'm not gonna charge the phone. I'm gonna see how long I can make this phone last, because honestly, I am very impressed. And I'm really curious what that vortex is. Alrighty, we're gonna head home. It is 7:58 right now, and we are at 29%. The weather, honestly, right now is such a vibe. It just has like a feel to it, you know? I feel like summer is ending, and I feel like fall is coming and winter's coming, and she's defrosting. But yeah, let's head home. Alrighty. 8:21. Our phone is at 25%. So this is a very, very comfortable battery percentage to end the day with. 25%, that's a quarter of your battery left over. And I didn't go easy on this thing at all. Like, I had the always on display. I was doing navigation with it where I didn't have it plugged into the car, where I normally would have it plugged into the car. But yeah, other than that, other than not charging my phone when I was in the car, I used the phone pretty much as I would normally use it. So in reality, this would probably, like the phone would probably end up with an even better battery life than what we had today, because it would have been charged in the car. But I'm also curious just how far I can push it before charging. I then hopped on a quick FaceTime call. So after that 6-minute FaceTime call, we are at 8:31, 22%. Very, very impressive. It's 10:50 right now, and we are at 7%. That is incredible. And I've just been using it as like a regular phone. I still haven't charged it yet. Also, I just went out. It was raining, so I went out and took a bunch of cool pictures. I'll put the final screen time of the phone on the screen that I got from the charge from 100 to 7%. Can finally rest. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this day in the life of a uni student, featuring the iPhone 17 Pro Max as a battery test. That was honestly super impressive from the 17 Pro Max. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to ESR for sponsoring this video. More iPhone 17 Pro Max content is along the way, so stay tuned by subscribing. Be awesome and stay techie. Bye. I have something truly tragic to announce. That is Cam, the moth that was chilling in my room. Looks like he passed away. Rest in peace, Cam. Psych! I cannot believe it. He is alive. He is alive.